What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Boom Boom Room. And since I've been locked in quarantine, I decided to make a list of movies that I've been watching since I've been stuck in the house. I hope everybody being safe out there. Now, these movies, they aren't in any particular order from best to worst or nothing like that. It's just a list of 10 good movies that I watched. Some of them I had already seen before. Some of them, it was my first time watching them. So that's enough of that. I'm going to let y'all check out my list that I put together. For honorable mention movie, I had to put this movie, The Maze Runner, The Death Curve. This movie was, it has a True HD 7.1 Dolby Atmos soundtrack to it. So it got real good Atmos effects. It's a lot of scenes where things flying over you, explosions, you hear the helicopters flying over you. And I liked it because it had real good audio. That made me kind of get more into the movie. It's a movie about this plague that's going around turning people into zombies, something like that. Anyway, it was a good movie. Number 10 is Contagion. I got this movie in DTS 5.1, and this movie right here really seemed like it's exactly what's going on. Like, if you ever watch this movie, it's pretty much like what's going on now with this coronavirus. It's almost like we copying the movie. I don't want to give away too much of the movie, but it was a pretty good movie. It had a couple of MCU actors in it: Gwyneth Paltrow, Lawrence Fishburne, the dude from Captain Marvel. It's not a real action movie, but it's a movie to give you something to think about. Now at number 9, this is an action movie. This movie had real good HDR, real good Dolby Atmos. It was DTS HD Master Audio 7.1, my bad. But you still get those Atmos effects. Real good bass gonna shake your room. And if you ever wanted to display your surround sound too, you got a visitor coming over your house, this is a good one to put on. At number 8, I think this movie was slept on. It was a real good movie. It kind of reminded me, if you ever seen one of my favorite movies of all time, is Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. This movie has real good surround sound, even though it was only mixed in a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. You still get the bullets flying around you. These dudes got high-powered assault rifles and they robbing banks. This is a good one. Had Ice Cube's son in it. Don't sleep on this one. Number 7, I got 1917. If you in the war movies, this movie is about, I think, World War II, and it got a lot of good surround sound. And the way the cinematographer recorded the movie was like in these one-take visuals where the camera would follow the actors around, so it's like not a lot of cut scenes in the movie. This is a real good one. It's a long movie if you got the patience to sit through it, but I think it's worth it. So check it out if you like war movies. Number 6, I got Jumanji: The Next Level. This movie had good. Hold on, what was it shot in? This was shot in mixed in DTSX. So it had good overhead effects. I wouldn't put it better than part 1. I think part 1 had a lot of more thump in the bass and a lot of more impact on that coming from the hype speakers. But I still thought it was a good movie. It was funny. If you're a Kevin Hart fan or rock fan, you would like it. I'm pretty sure most of y'all probably seen it already. Number 5, I got Ford versus Ferrari. I ain't gonna lie, it took me a couple of times to try to watch this movie to actually get into it, because it started off kind of slow. But it's kind of just setting up the storyline, so you kind of gotta hang on in there through that part. But once they get going, these cars, the surround sound, you hear the engines roaring. This is another true HD Dolby Atmos track. This part was funny, but surround sound, you hear the cars roaring all around you. This is another, I would say, demo audio mix that you could show off to your friends. Number 4, 13 Hours. I am a big fan of war movies, like I said. This one, I will put the surround sound, I will put up there with Saving Private Ryan. This probably one of the best modern war movies. I mean, it's based on a real story, so just to see what SEALs go through, small man teams, and the odds stacked against you, and can you fight your way out. This was a real good one. Lone Survivor, number 3. This was another good surround sound movie, real good bass in this movie. This one was a DTS HD Master Audio 7.1 audio track. And like I said, if you like war movies, if you like sniper movies, if you like SOCOM, those type of games, Call of Duty, it's kind of, and this one is another one that was based on a true story too. So check this one out if you into war movies. Number 2, I did enjoy The Invisible Man. I remember watching the old one when I was a kid. I think it was in black and white. This movie don't have a lot of action. It's not like none of the war movies on the list, but it had good special effects and good. I would say it's a pretty good immersive mix. A lot of quiet scenes. I wouldn't put it on the level of A Quiet Place, but it had that kind of, atmospheric effect to the audio mix. Coming in at number 1, I had to put my man Mikey on the list because I'm a big horror movie fan. And I'm the type of guy, I've watched these movies since I was a kid. I can watch them over and over again. And I felt like in this movie, they did a good job of paying homage to some of the original versions of the movie. A lot of people didn't think it had real good Atmos effects. I mean, it was recorded in DTSX, but for the type of movie it was, I thought the height speakers came in perfect. There was a scene where you could hear Michael Myers walking upstairs over top of you, and it's like you in the basement. Well, that was a list of 10, actually 11 good movies that I've been watching since I've been in quarantine. Let me know some good movies that y'all watched. Let me know if any of y'all seen any of the movies that I just listed, or if you got any good recommendations for me. Other than that, and another good movie that I saw was a movie called Underwater. That was another good one that had some pretty good surround sound, good bass in it. It was a sci-fi movie, so that's another one y'all might want to check out. So, other than that, I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for checking out the Boom Boom Room.